What's up guys, Ethos here. A lot of you guys in my chat have been asking about my aim training routine. So here it is. We're talking about just like basic mouse control. I start off just standing still, hopping on this ledge. I just focus on drawing straight lines between the heads. That's something I'll do with knives too. Or just like this world's smallest violin challenge. I just do this until I get a good rhythm. I know people like to, how long do you do this for? How many minutes? How many seconds? Like, dude, just do it until you feel a good rhythm. You hit like that little mini flow state where you aren't really focusing on clicking them anymore and your body's just doing it for you. Next, I'll just practice just horizontal movements, again, standing still. After that, I'll do this. Again, we're not adding in movement yet. We're not adding in movement quite yet. Do this, limit 20. Eliminate 50. You probably have issues with over aiming when you look at these bots. Probably is your sense to fix that. Let me just come here and then just hyper focus on just going from point A to point B without going past it, and then just one tapping. So no matter how slow you have to go, literally just practice not over aiming. You can go really slow if you want. Right there, over aimed a little bit because I was looking for the bot. It's better to under aim because you're already naturally going that direction. It's easier to correct. This is how people have that smooth aim look, is by not over aiming. So if you want to have that smooth aim look, impress the girls, impress your friends on Discord, impress the Discord kittens, do that. Don't move, just focus on not over aiming. And then I'll do it again, and now I'll add in movement. So all I do is I literally just move until I see him, get him in my crosshair. I'll just literally strafe, I'll stop. The focus on this isn't necessarily AD, but just to be moving until you're ready to shoot him. The focus here isn't how fast you can kill them. The focus is just practicing your one-offs. Then we're going to be going into doing it just on the range bots here, where you are doing it consecutively and you're speeding it up. So it's more of that AD BS you see in your DMs, you see that pro players do. Turn on shooting area too, right here. Put graph only, so you can see if I'm ever moving while I shoot, I'll see it in blue. If I'm doing it properly, then I should see no blue. It should just all be orange, just like that in the top right. I'll speed it up. You don't want to get in the habit of just being like a little drone, you know? If you're just going super slow, we'll incorporate micro now. So what micro is like these super small flicks. If when you do move or when you flick onto someone, your crosshair isn't completely on their head, you want to do these, basically just these small movements that get you, when you're in this general vicinity, to just flick onto the head. After all that aiming stuff, I don't really like practice spraying that much anymore, but I think I should. I think it's actually good to put in a couple reps of this. I mean, if I want to, I can practice spraying here. Or you practice, strafing, and then you can practice transfers too. There's not many options in the range, so you gotta make do with what you can. Anyways, this is my whole full range routine, and that's not necessarily for warm-up. That's just for me to hit all the different aspects of mechanics in Valorant. After that, I will go into a death match. Actually, sometimes I will actually mix it up. I'll do the first half of the range where I start slow, then I'll go into a death match, playing only for slow one tap. That's how I want to do a full routine. Start slow, only looking for one taps, head taps, not looking for any micro flicks or any flicks in general for that matter. Only focusing on just smooth transitions, one taps, taking your time with your shot. And then once I feel comfortable with that, with my crosshair placement and just my movement, then I'll go back in the range and then I'll speed up again. And then after I do that second half, micro and speed, I'll go into another death match focusing on micro and speed, moving on into the rest of the death match. So for example, I'll like look for someone, make sure I fully stop before I shoot them. So I do deathmatch. It all starts with the one, winning the ones, you gotta start with winning your ones. Then once you're done winning your ones, you go into TDM, and then you start your target switching and your multi-frags. So we just did a little bit of deathmatch, focused on our ones. Now we're gonna play TDM, focus on our multi-frags. If I really cared, I would play until I won my deathmatch with both a Vandal and a Phantom. And then I would move on to TDM, try a slow one, drop 40, try a fast one, drop 40. That would be like my goals out to hit before playing. Focusing me more on crosshair placement and just first bullet accuracy and movement. Okay, we got a stinger. That's because other people are doing stuff like running at you, spraying, shooting fast. You should still try to focus on just taking your time. Don't let other people influence the way you shoot. This guy's all just going for body shots. It's okay. I mean, like, you really want to just like overemphasize it. Just smooth movements all the way through. That was the smooth aim part. Now here I would typically speed it up and start aiming more quickly. This is probably how I typically aim, and this is probably like the more typical end goal, like style of aiming, adding more micro into it and just shooting quicker. You don't want to forsake the aiming for headshots aspect of it by any means. Try not to panic. That's the whole point of the smooth part, was to focus on not panicking. You just want to do basically the same thing you were doing, just quicker now, and adding in micro flicks.
Anyone else?
One enemy remaining. One enemy remaining. Spike down A. One enemy remaining. Enemy one dead. One enemy remaining.
Probably me.
One enemy remaining.
Of course.
One enemy remaining.
Okay. Hit 70.
Looks like I was the stronger guy.
So guys, that was my aim routine. It's usually what I do just for training, not necessarily what I do for warm-up. So if you're just gonna go into ranked, then you don't have to do all this, just a shortened version of it where you hit every fundamental, then you should be good. If you wanna see more tutorials, guides, or other videos like this, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.